So it's going to be available to Tuesday. So give it a download, man. Hey everybody, I'm Debo here. You might have seen me on the first video for the Monster Hunter World Beta. We did the first quest, Great Devour, Great Jargus. We ran through that pretty quick, and we did pretty well. I'm a fan of the massive hammer, so we're gonna go ahead and start, like, just basically, I'm gonna utilize that weapon again. I enjoyed it, but we're gonna go ahead and run through the second quest, 3-star level, whatever that means. I'm not too for sure. We can start at the different camps. We're just gonna always just start at camp 1. It just seems to work out pretty well. We're gonna go ahead and set the quest. If you want to go ahead and take a look at our equipment, as you can see, we're using the Binding Rock. Does massive amounts of damage. Has a chance to stun. We got attack charms. We got the glider and the rock sturdy mantle, and the also, you know, just a well balanced outset. As you can see, the Palico equipment and stuff like that, which is pretty cool. These will be joining you when you don't play with other people or you don't have the max amount of group and stuff like that, which is pretty awesome. I haven't really messed with anything what they do, but I mean, it looks pretty cool. It looks like, you know, a pretty cool different setup, like having a little companion and gives you something more to do. But in terms of everything, like how they work, I don't know 100% yet, but they're pretty cool because they, like, I remember at one point I had 3 of them join me and we were all beating on a monster in solo play. I imagine a lot more people are going to play online, but if you ever just want to roll by yourself, the only thing I'm wondering is if like, you know, local characters can roll to online and how they're going to manage all that, but it's going to be quite interesting to see how they do all that. So our equipment setup's ready to go. We're going to go ahead and depart. This one's a little bit more difficult. Hopefully we can get this done in about 10 minutes. We'll see. It depends on how fast it takes us to find the monster, because sometimes it's not that easy. As you saw in the last video, when we tracked the monster down, he was like right there. Like, we walked out there, the monster we were hunting ate one of the creatures that was right in front of us and made our job a lot easier.
A monster that's been, if you ever get lost, can try to piece together the monster's trail. Then let the scout
So we're gonna pop on the map. We're gonna start off in this area to see what's going on, and we're going to figure out and see what's going on. But we are being timed. We're gonna get out there.
You can also use it to keep tabs on monsters.
Now, there's a lot of exploring you can do, and you can wander around. But I'm pretty much a straightforward guy. I'm pretty sure when you're wandering around freely will be a time when you basically want to just, you know, collect certain maps. There might be a certain time we don't do quests. You just go around, pick up herbs, pick up different supplies, hunt little side monsters that are really not hard to kill in order to get those requirements or get those items so you can craft for high level gear. But it seems like the big serious hunts will be mandatory in order to facilitate getting some of the higher level gear, which is the whole purpose of the game. You know, kill a big monster, get nice loot, get stronger, fight stronger monsters, make stronger loot, and rinse, wash, repeat until you get tired of the game. I heard a lot of people put thousands of hours into the game. A lot of people enjoy it, so that's one thing I'm looking forward to. And trying out all the different weapons. I haven't tried out any ranged ones yet, and I haven't tried out different setups where it's like, you know, I'm just like a pure tank and stuff like that. So like I said, we're going to kind of roam around. We have this little green, like, little dust, like, little, I don't know what the proper name for it is, but it helps us basically hunt monsters. So I'm going to basically be wandering around until I get some indications and I can start tracking where the monster is. So we're just kind of wandering around. From what I remember, it's not really in this area, so we're gonna actually just kind of start heading back and maybe heading up. From what I remember last time, it was inside of a muddy area place. But as soon as I start detecting some monster tracks, then we'll be good to go. When the first times you run through this, they kind of put it on the ground and they tell you where to go and it activates. But this is like my 4th time doing this quest, so you know, so that's pretty much about it.
Hey, these shrubs look like the perfect place to hide.
I'm gonna head through this area. Hopefully we can find some tracks so we can track that monster we want to go after. As you see that little green little, I don't know what the name of those is, but it's really helpful because it guides you where you need to go. Okay, done. Well, that's item we just collect. I'm looking for tracks though. Okay, cool. So this is what we're looking for. So as you see now, we're starting to track stuff. And some of the monsters are friendly, some aren't. Hopefully that leads us to the right monster. I'm pretty sure it will. Cool. So now we're on the track, on the trail. We're just following our buddy, and we're just going to keep roaming. And eventually it's going to lead us to the target that we're after. There goes another track. Cool. Okay, apparently it wants us to collect this mushroom. But we're going to keep on in this direction because I think we'll end up finding it or getting close to it. Another old footprint. So we found another one. Looks like an interesting monster down there. I haven't really personally explored everything yet, but it looks like that's something definitely interesting. Usually, and that's what I'm talking about. There's like a lot of different things to just That's funny enough. That's the monster we're looking for. Well, kiddos, that's what happens sometimes. Sometimes you're not even looking for something, and you find it. That is the monster we're going for, and we're gonna go show who's boss. That is exactly the monster we're looking for. So we're just gonna get into it. We're gonna start off with the attack here. Okay. We're gonna go ahead and pop our Rocksteady mantle on, and we're gonna get into it. Cool. See if we can get him into a stun attack. He likes to be a little bit difficult. Oh, you know what? I could have probably did a jump attack.
That's gonna put a damper on your stamina recovery.
Alright. Okay, it's paralyzed, so we're gonna do a charge up. And let it go. Got some good damage on it. Okay, it's on the ground, or I think it might be running now. Another spin attack. See if I can get closer. Our Rocksteady's almost out, so we want to see if we can get as much damage as we can now. Because after that Rocksteady's gonna, it's gonna be knocking us down a lot. That guy is angry. There we go. Alright. See if I can get off a charge attack. Alright, I'm right behind it, and I'm gonna let loose. Cool. I think our Rocksteady is gone.
Don't want to take hits like that head on. Look out, your health is low. Keep your distance and use a potion.
We're gonna use a potion. Alright. And now it's running away from us.
On the move. Use the
So this is kind of like the second stage of it.
after.
We're gonna pursue it. Go after it. If I was a little bit quicker, I'd probably... Well, I think it hops over the gorge. It just jumps.
Don't try to engage a monster when your health is low. It's smarter to focus on healing.
We'll pop a potion once we get high up here. Excuse me. And get up there. Where'd he go? There he is. Okay.
To the monster. Now's your chance to topple it.
So we got a pretty good jump attack there. I really don't get these too often. But we're getting it in. This guy does not like us. We are doing pretty good. He hasn't thrown me off yet. There we go. Woo! Ha ha! Good stuff, man. Now we're gonna give it a charge attack. There we go. There we go. Get the real serious damage in here. Haha, yes. I know it seems kind of cheesy, but I usually don't land that many attacks, you know? And like I said, it's really fun playing with the hammer because it's just so much damage. It's like, I don't know if you say, like, I feel like Thor or something, but this is crazy, right? And it's like, this is how it goes, man. I've been really enjoying this setup. Okay, looks like it's not happy. There it is again. And I'm gonna wait. And I'm gonna get him again. Alright, so I gotta get some distance away, just like she said. We're gonna get away. And what I'm going to do is I'm gonna sharpen my weapon. We'll pop on our other manto, but let me see if I can. Yeah, this guy, he is angry right now. I gotta sharpen my weapon though. Oh my gosh, he just knocked down the rock. Okay, so we're just gonna run for a little bit till this thing calms down. As you can see, it's limping. Now we're gonna chase it down and finish it off. I got my glider one on. I don't know how well I'll be able to use that, but hopefully I can get behind it and maybe do another jump attack. There might be a ridge or something, and we got 10 minutes left. So we did all that damage, and we still have to go after it. One thing I'm wondering is if they scale it to level based on how many players you have, or is it just always like one set amount? Whew. So that's pretty cool. So just hop over and glide. So that's pretty awesome. I like that gliding one. But it's going to be interesting once you get a hold of the grappling hook. I don't think the beta has this grappling hook. I've seen other gameplay where I've seen people who've had it and they're able to do some pretty cool stuff. So now this guy is mad now. Hopefully we can get him paralyzed. That would be good. And then if we can get him paralyzed, we could do some pretty solid stuff. Okay, we got it paralyzed. So we're gonna set up for a charge attack. Here we go. You gotta love that, dude. Oh, it's on the ground? Another charge attack? Here we go. Okay, now the monster's tired, so I guess he's getting sick of our shit. But this is when they also they really start doing a lot of damage. So it seems like he's running away. We're gonna chase after him. Hopefully I can get a nice jump attack in, I don't know. Now normally I would try to hit him, but I think he's gonna go over that ridge and I should be able to do a jump attack on him if I hit it right. Alright. Maybe right here? I don't know. He might just get in the mud. Yeah, I think he's about to get into the mud. Alright, so he's about to get in the mud. I'm going to do a charge attack. Because when he comes back up, I'm going to let him have it. Waiting. And then now we're going to go. Yeah, he's down. That hurt him a lot. We're going to do another charge attack. Got him. And that's it. That's probably my fastest time on him, man. That was probably my fastest time on him. That hammer is like totally my style. It's just pretty gangster. It looks so violent and crazy. So that was that. Like I said, I don't really know how the crafting system's gonna work because they're really not showing us anything. But you know, you fight the monsters, you get the loot, and you upgrade your stuff to higher levels, man. So I appreciate you guys watching this video. We're gonna show you the third one next. 13 minutes is not too bad. And like I said, man, I've been really enjoying myself because I'm looking forward to the release. So you guys will see me in the next part of the video where we take on the last difficulty. And of course, you know, they're gonna be trying to plug their sales right here. So if you guys are out there in YouTube land, I will see you guys in the next video. Hey, what's up, Sabius? Oh, well, yeah, man, when I first played, I got my ass whooped, but once I figured